So good evening, everyone. Sorry for the late streaming. We had a little bit of excitement here at River Vihara, so we were just taking care of some things. We'll be starting in 1 minute. Okay, I think everything's going. We're starting the Amitabha Sutra in English. Could you help with 7 grains of rice and water in the cup here? That'd be good. Great. Thank you. Frightened to death, we do not scheme. Starving to death, we do not beg. Dying of poverty, we ask for nothing. We accord with conditions, but do not change. We do not change, yet accord with conditions. We adhere firmly to our 3 great principles. We renounce our lives to do the Buddha's work. We mold our destiny as our basic duty. We rectify our lives for the Sangha's role. Encounter specific matters, we understand the principles. Understand the principle to apply in specific matters. We carry on the single pulse of the Patriarch's mind transmission. Ask myself, do I fight? Ask myself, am I greedy? Ask myself, do I seek? Ask myself, am I selfish? Ask myself to pursue personal advantage. Ask myself, do I lie? Ask myself to eat only 1 meal a day. Ask myself to always wear my precept sash. These form traditions of the sage they say of 10,000 Buddhas, and no one can change them. Incense now is burning high, all the Dharma realm receive the fragrant from afar the Sivas hold the Buddhas, all in illicit witness. Reblados pigeon cloud appearing, ours and sincere intention does fulfilling, as all Buddhas have now show their perfect body. I namo incense cloud opiaibo Orisava Aima Asava Ainamo incense cloud opiaibo Orisava Aima Asava Ainamo and clogging opiaibo Orisava Aima Asava. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Thus have heard, once the Buddha Shakyamuni was staying at the Jeta Grove in Atapantinka's Parka Shravasti. 1,250 members of the Bhikshu Sangha had gathered there with him, all them eminent arhats known for their higher knowledge. Elder Shariputra was there with other great disciples, such as Mahamagdalena, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatadhyana, Mahakashtila, Revata Shuti Pandaka, Nanda Nanda, Rahula Kavampati, Pindalam Bhairavaja, Kaludayan Mahakapina, Vakulu and Aniruddha. The Bodhisattva Mahasattvas were also there. Dharma Prince Manjushri, Bodhisattva Ajita, Bodhisattva Gandhahastin, Bodhisattva Nidukta, and so forth, together with Shakra, chief among Devas, as well as multitudes from the heavens. Just then the Buddha spoke to Elder Shariputra, saying, west of here, beyond trillions of Buddha lands, there is a land called utmost happiness. In that land at this very moment, a Buddha named Amitabha is teaching the Dharma. Shariputra, why is this land called utmost happiness? The beings of this land never suffer. They're always happy, and so this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of utmost happiness surrounded by 7 tiers of railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees, all of them formed from 4 kinds of treasures. For that reason too this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, the pools in this land are made of the 7 treasures and filled with water endowed with 8 fine qualities. Golden sand lines the bottom of every pool, and each is surrounded by stairways molded of gold, silver, vidurian, crystal. Barefoot pavilions adorned with gold, silver, viduria, crystal, grand clamshells, rubies, and carnelian. Lotus flowers, the largest carriage wheels, fill these pools. The blue flowers shine with blue light. The yellow flowers shine with yellow light. The red flowers shine with red light. And the white flowers shine with white light. They are all wondrous, fragrant, and pure. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, in that Buddha land there is always celestial music playing, and the ground is paved with gold. 6 times a day in a rain the celestial mandalava flowers falls. Early in the morning, beings of this land gather wondrous flowers in the folds of their robes, and make offerings to trillions of Buddhas in other lands. At mealtime, they return, eat their meal, and walk in meditation. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, there are also many colorful and wondrous birds in that land. White cranes, peacocks, parrots, egrets, kalavinkas, and birds with 2 heads. 6 times a day these birds sing in elegant harmony. They proclaim the teachings, such as the 5 spiritual faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, the noble eightfold path. When the beings of this land hear these birds sing, they grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say these birds have been born to their misdeeds, and why in that land the 3 paths of misery do not exist. Even the names of these paths are unknown there. Rather, Buddha Amitabha creates these birds by transformation. The Dharma can be widely heard. Shariputra, in the Buddha land a gentle breeze blows on rows of jewel trees and jewel nets. making wondrous sounds, as if hundreds of thousands of musical instruments were played in harmony. All those who hear these sounds naturally grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, this Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, why is that Buddha named Amitabha? The Buddha's boundless light shines on all lands throughout the 10 directions. Nothing can obstruct it. That is why he is called Amitabha. Shariputra, the Buddha's life and the lives of the beings in his land. Last through infinitely many asamkhya kalpas. That's why this Buddha is also called Amitayus. 10 great kalpas have already gone by since he became a Buddha. Shariputra, among the disciples of this Buddha, there are infinitely many hearers of the teaching. All the Marhats, their numbers are beyond counting. The Bodhisattvas assembly are also uncountable. Shariputra, the Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, beings who are born in the land of utmost happiness, will never retreat on the path of awakening. Many will become Buddhas in their next life. Their numbers are beyond counting. We can only speak of them as limitless, boundless, and incalculable. Shariputra, beings who hear this should vow to be born there and join with these good people. Shariputra, beings with few blessings, virtues, and roots of goodness, cannot be born there. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and women who have Buddha Amitabha should always hold his name with no other thoughts. By doing this for 1 day, 2 days, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, or as long as 7 days, when they approach the end of their lives, Buddha Amitabha will appear in front of them, together with his gathering of sages. When their lives come to an end, these people's minds will be clear, and they'll be born in Buddha Amitabha's land of utmost happiness. Shariputra, because I've seen these good results, I want you to know about them. Oh, hear what I said, should make a vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, just as now praising concealed merit and virtue of Buddha Amitabha. In the world's east there, Buddha Akshobhya, Buddha Sumeru banner, Buddha great Sumeru, Buddha Sumeru's light, Buddha Buddha's voice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praising conceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the south, there Buddha light of the sun and moon, Buddha light of renown, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha lamp of Sumeru, Buddha limitless vigor, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praising inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the west, there Buddha limitless lifespan, Buddha limitless hallmarks, Buddha infinite banner, Buddha great light, Buddha great brilliance, Buddha treasured hallmarks, Buddha light of purity, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praising inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the north, there Buddha blazing shoulders, Buddha excellent voice, Buddha invulnerable, Buddha born of the sun, Buddha nets of light, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds below, there Buddha lion, Buddha renown, Buddha light of renown, Buddha Dharma banner, Buddha Dharma practice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praising conceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds above, there Buddha Brahma voice, Buddha king of constellations, Buddha superior fragrance, Buddha light and fragrance, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha body adorned with colorful jewel flowers, Buddha king of Sala trees, Buddha jewel flower of virtue, Buddha revealing all meanings, and Buddha like Mount Sumeru, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is this sutra called the protection and care of all Buddhas? Shariputra, the Buddhas will protect and keep in mind any man or woman who hears this sutra, accepts it and upholds it, and hears the names of all these Buddhas. They'll never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening. Therefore, Shariputra, all of you should believe and accept my words, what all other Buddhas teach. Shariputra, people already made a vow to be born in Buddha Amitabha's land, who are now making that vow, who will make that vow. All are certain never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening, and will be born, are now being born, have already been born in that land. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and good women who have faith, should make the vow, I'll be born in that land. Shariputra, just as now praising concealed merit and virtue of all these Buddhas, they also praise my inconceivable merit and virtue, saying Buddha Shakyamuni does what is difficult to do, especially in this Saha world in the evil time of the five turbidities, turbidity of the Kalpa, turbidity of wrong views, turbidity of afflictions, turbidity of living beings, turbidity of lifespans. Amid all these, Buddha Shakyamuni has realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for the sake of living beings, he explains this teaching, which beings of the world find hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know during the evil time of the five turbidities, I have done what is hard to do. I have realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for all beings I have explained this teaching, which is difficult to believe. This is truly difficult. When the Buddha finished teaching this sutra, Shariputra and the bhikshus, was the devas, humans, asuras, and others, rejoiced, believed, and accepted what they had heard. They bowed in reverence and departed. And in the sutra, the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Nammo Amidambo Yendo no Yendo Yendo ni Yendo Amilindambo mi Amilindo Jidambo mi Amilindo Bijalat Amilindo Bijalando Jimili Jijinda Jido Jani Zambo Nammo Amindambo Yendo no Yendo Yendo ni Yendo Amilindambo Amilido Jidambo mi Amilido Bijalandi Amilido Bijalando Jimili Jijinda Jido Jani Zambo Nammo Amindambo Yendo no Yendo Yendo ni Yendo Amilindambo mi Amilido Jidambo Amilindo Bijalandi Amilido Bijalando Jimili Jijinda Jido Jani Po. Mongshan offering, Mongshan Shishi. Could you put some water in here? Yeah, great. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times, contemplate the Dharma realm, All things are created from mind, wishing now to understand. Olam Buddha the three times, contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind, wishing now to understand. Olam Buddha the three times, contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Angelani is Ambo, Angelani is Ambo, Angelani is Ambo. Namam Bambuni Jelindo Nando Yedoye. Namam Bambuni Jelindo Nando Yedoye. Namam Bambuni Jelindo Nando Yedoye. Azandala Jido Zambo, Azandala Jido Zambo. Azandala Jido Zambo. Namam Buddha's flower garlands, sutra and great expanded teachings. Namam Buddha's flower garlands, sutra and great expanded teachings. Namam Buddha's flower garlands, sutra and great expanded teachings. Namam Buddha's of the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Jangyam Munim Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namam Bodhisattva, compassion gradually. Namo Storm Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Honor One Ananda, who stated all the teachings. Namam Buddhism, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Jangyam Munim Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namam Bodhisattva, compassion gradually. Namo Storm Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Wonder One Ananda, who stated all the teachings. Namam Buddhism, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha, the ten direction, dwelling for all time. Namo Jangyam Munim Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namam Bodhisattva, compassion gradually. Namo Dor Bodhisattva, rescuing those alive and dead. Namo Honor One Ananda, who stated all the teachings. We take refuge with the Buddha, we take refuge with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha, we take honored as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honored teaching us to and desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitude. Now we take refuge with the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha, we take refuge with the Buddha, under the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honored teaching us to and desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitude. Now we take refuge with the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, we take refuge with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha. Take refuge with the Buddha, honored as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honored teaching us to and desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitude. Now we take refuge with the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. Buddhist karma, Dhamma, body, speech, and mind through their and delusion from beginning time. Buddha now repent of all of this. Sentient beings, karma, Dhamma, body, speech, and mind through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginning this time. Sentient beings now repent of all of this. Lonely spirits, karma, Dhamma, body, speech, and mind through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginning this time. Lonely spirits now repent of all of this. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to find. Countless Dharma I now vow to learn, fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Countless Dharmas I now vow to learn, fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Countless Dharmas I now vow to learn, fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to say, full afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn, Buddha of my nature I now about to realize. Beings of my nature right now about to save. All afflictions of my nature right now about to end. Dharmas of my nature right now about to learn. Buddha of my nature right now about to realize. Beings of my nature right now about to save. All afflictions of my nature right now about to end. Dharmas of my nature right now about to learn. Buddha of my nature right now about to realize. Beings of my nature right now about to save. All afflictions of my nature right now about to end. Dharmas of my nature right now about to learn. Buddha of my nature right now about to realize. Ambalai moling doling zabo. Ambalai moling doling zabo. Ambalai moling doling zabo. Analula ni zabo. Analula ni zabo. Analula ni zabo. Ambambudi ni jedoli nando yedoye. Ambambudi ni jedoli nando yedoye. Ambambudi ni jedoli nando yedoye. Azamiye zaduwa. Azamiye zaduwa. Azamiye zaduwa. Namo zawa nando yedo. Alujuriyan zambala. Zambalayo. Namo zawa nando yedo. Alujuriyan zambala. Zambalayo. Namo zawa nando yedo. Alujuriyan zambala. Zambalayo. Namo zulumboye nando yedo ye. Darudo anzulo zulo. Bolai zulum bolai zulum zambo. Namo zulumboye nando yedo ye. Darudo anzulo zulum. Bolai zulum bolai zulum zambo. Namo zulumboye nando yedo ye. Darudo anzulo zulo. Bolai zulum bolai zulum zambo. Namo mani jonanda ganda. Namo birle jonanda gada. Tanganda. Namo banding bende vamnanda gada. Namo varvam virnanda gada. Namo zvidukin nanda gada. Namo lamin nanda gada. Namo mani jonanda gada. Namo birle jonanda gada. Namo wonders vamnanda gada. Namo banding bende vamnanda gada. Namo varvam virnanda gada. Namo zvidukin nanda gada. Namo lamin nanda gada. Namo mani jonanda gada. Namo birle jonanda gada. Namo wonders vamnanda gada. Namo banding bende vamnanda gada. Namo varvam virnanda gada. Namo zvidukin nanda gada. Namo lamin nanda gada. May these mantras bless the spirit Dharma Vu, given to one Buddhist many as a Genjis. May they be content renouncing all degrees of leaving darkness born in the pure land, taking refuge with the angels, bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with them Buddhist offerings of Dharma Vu. May these mantras bless the gifts of Dharma Vu, given to all sentient beings, many as the Genji said. May they be content renouncing all degrees of leaving darkness born in the pure land, taking refuge with the bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all sentient beings offerings of Dharma Vu. May these mantras bless each droplets of sweet dew, given to all only many as the Genji sands. May they be content renouncing all degrees of leaving darkness born in the pure land, taking refuge with the angels, bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with the lonely spirits offerings of Dharma food. To you many faithful Buddhas, we now make this offering. May this Fumbarbeten quarters, all faithful Buddhas share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving faith to faithful Buddhists, so you realize Buddhahood. To you many sentient beings, we now make this offering. May this Fumbarbeten quarters, all sentient beings share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to sentient beings, so you realize Buddhahood. To you many lonely spirits, we now make this offering. May this Fumbarbeten quarters, all lonely spirits share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to lonely spirits, so you realize Buddhahood. I'm a living Zambo, I'm a living Zambo, I'm a living Zambo. Anye nan Zambo, Vadalayong, Anye nan Zambo, Vadalayong, Anye nan Zambo, Vadalayong. The heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajnaparamita, he eliminated the 5 skandhas and saw they're all empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So too are feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics. They are not produced, not destroyed, not defiled, not pure. They neither increase nor diminish. Therefore in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind. No sight, sound, smells, taste, objects of touch, or dharmas. No fin of the eyes, up to including no field of mind, consciousness. And no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to including no old age and death, or ending of old age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction, and no way, and no understanding and no attaining, because nothing is attained. The Bodhisattva, through reliance on Prajnaparamita, is unappeased in his mind, because there is no impediment, he is not afraid. He leaves this distorted dream thinking far behind, ultimately nirvana. All Buddhas of the 3 periods of time attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi through reliance on Prajnaparamita. Therefore know that Prajnaparamita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, supreme mantra, an unequal mantra. It can remove all suffering and is genuine, not false. That's why the mantra Prajnaparamita was spoken or recited like this. Gate gate parasam gate bodhisvaha. In the Dharma Prajnaparamita Sutra. Nammo Ame Nambo Yendo Nonje no Yendo Ni Yendo Ame Lindambo Mi Ame Lido Yidambo Mi Ame Lindo Bijalan Amilido Bijalando Jemili Jejenda Rudo Jani Zambo Nammo Ame Nambo Yendo Nonje no Yendo Ni Amili Nambo Mi Ame Lido Yidambo Mi Ame Lido Bijalan Di Amilido Bijalan Jemili Jejenda Dido Jani Zambo Nambo Amin Nambo Yendo no Jedo Yendo Ni Yendo Amili Nambo Amili do Jidambo Bi Amili do Bijalandi Amili do Bijalando Jemili Jejenda Dido Jani Zwa Po. May all the 4 kinds of beings reach the jewel land, and the beings of all 3 realms be born from lotus blood. May all the miracles in the 3-fold worthiness, and the countless angels when descended and ground. Amitabha's body is the color of gold, the splendor of his armor has no peer. The light of his brow shines round 100 worlds, wide as the seas are his eyes, pure and clear, shining in his brilliance by transformation, are countless bodhisattvas and infinite Buddhas. His 48 vows will be our liberation. In unloaded ages we reach the farthest shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land, kind and compassionate Amitabha. Namo 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 Amido. 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 Mo Amido. Namo 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 Amitabha. Amitabha, 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 Amitabha. Bow in respect to the Venerable Master. This concludes our evening ceremony. Hope you can join us for tomorrow, same time, same channel. Okay, wish everyone good night. Amitabha.